Alright, we are back with some more Cyberpunk 2077. I'm playing on the Xbox One S, and hey, it works. It just works. I mean, you can see a little lag there. Driving's not great. None of it's that great, but you know, it's not even crashing that much or anything like that. You know, and as someone who plays a lot of Fallout and Skyrim with mods, it's the same. It's not any worse than that usually. So maybe the frame rate's a little worse. Like during the talking scenes, it's actually pretty bad. But besides that, you know, as far as the way the game runs, I mean, whatever. You know, this is how I play games anyway. So what we're doing now is I'm still in the early game, still in chapter 1, and we are basically taking out some bad guys here. We're just driving around. It looks like I rolled right up on these guys. I'm like scoping over there, trying to get her some recon. The guy's standing right next to me. So yeah, here we go. We're doing a little bashing with a bat. Oh, we got a shotty here. Now this is the charged up shotty here. And we stumbled onto a crime scene here. Well, it was marked on our map. Took a little. Are you okay, guy? All right, the guy tripped over his buddy's body there and fell on the ground. So he's still writhing around there. Well, that's it, I think. All right, yeah, we got some street cred. We got a new shot. Well, we did it. We stopping crime here. We're only a minute and a half into the video here, and we already stopped the crime. So yeah, basically during this period of the game. Now, I have been playing this game since then. What I do is I record the footage on the Xbox, on a console, on an SSD external, transfer it over. I got a Mac, and do the editing on the Mac. I do a PC, but, you know, we won't get into that now. I don't know that it can play this game. It's kind of getting a little old. Anyway, I do the editing. Well, you know, I played this like, you know, a little while ago, this part. And I'm pretty far into the game now. I'm probably like 60 hours deep, so I don't know what I'm doing for the videos for the rest of this series, because I probably got like 100 videos filmed by now. But for now, through the end of the year, it's now the last week of December. I've put up videos every single day since January 1st on this channel. Mostly Skyrim, Fallout, a few other things in there. And we're closing it out with Cyberpunk for the last 4 days here, so I want to get past this part here. Then once I get out of Act 1, I'm going to figure out what to do with the rest of the footage. But this is me when I was just kind of learning how to play this game, so it's pretty cool to look back on it, even though it's only been like a week or two since I played this. And seeing how I didn't really understand some stuff, but some stuff I kind of grasped right away. And one of the things that I grasped is just riding around and stopping random crimes is probably the most fun part of this game, honestly. And using the combo of the scanning and the gunplay makes for a really fun time. So I would say this game is a lot of fun, and it's very replayable in terms of that stuff, because you can do the hacks, or you can do the sneak, or you can just jump in, you know, like I'm doing a little of all of them. I mean, I basically come in guns blazing and do the hacks like while I'm standing right next to the guy. And you can get stuff like the cold blood and the hacking, the sneaking, and you could literally stand right next to guys and they don't even know you're hacking you. But I'm not at that point yet, but I've seen people do that. All right, so we gotta find this storage crate, which looks like it's this one right here. So, yeah, I was trying to scan it. Meanwhile, the quest marker's right on it. Anyway, yeah, so I am liking this game. I mean, I'm not trying to give a review of this game. I'm not trying to argue whether it's the best game of all time. It's not. But, getting late, I'm just going to want to say a few things, though. Getting late in the game, as I am, not in this video, but, you know, in real life right now. The game is certainly lacking in a lot of things that don't have anything to do with the technical issues. Let's just leave it at that. The balance of the game as you level up, and you know, some of the drama of it is not done that well as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, here we are. This is one of the things I like about this game. You can do a little photo mode, considering it's a first-person game, and the outfits are really cool and stuff. I'm trying to insert that type of stuff into the videos a little more as we go on. Now that right there is one of the first times I ever tried it. So I've been getting a little better with it, and I'm going to get even better as I make more like dramatic videos. I'm definitely planning on replaying this. Maybe on PC, we'll see if I can get that going. Or, you know, when they have a significant patch in a few months, I'll play as a male character. I might do a little voiced role play there. Even though there is a voice to the character in the game, I'll figure it out. Or I might just do another female. I don't know. Anyway, I'm loving it. I like driving around. The driving's not great in this game, but just the atmosphere. And I'll tell you the best thing out this game, you can see it right now. It looks like we're just in a normal city here. It's just so random and so many cool things, just even the signs and the cables. And it's all done in an extremely realistic manner, which I really enjoy, especially driving around. For some reason, I don't have the radio on right now. I must have actually turned it off, but, you know, driving around with the tunes blasting is pretty much the most fun you're going to have, even with the lag on console here. And it doesn't look that bad at this exact moment, but yeah, there's a little lag right there. And again, watching this video, as far as the graphics go, don't forget, I'm recording this on an SSD on Xbox. Then I'm loading into Premiere, doing a voiceover, chopping it up a little bit, then, whatever it's called, mastering that. Then I'm uploading it to YouTube. So that's 3 levels of compression on this video, from recording it to, making the video itself, and then on YouTube. So, I can't even tell what it looks like to you because I'm watching it in the editor right now with only 1 level of compression on the video. So, oh, here we are. Yeah, well, I found the crime scene, guys. And, oh, this guy's not dead. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Oh, we killed him. Well, looks like they got the party started without us here, because I don't think we just killed 4 or 5 guys here. Yeah. Well, this is how I roll. Well, I don't really roll like this anymore necessarily, but man, at this period of the game, I'm having fun just driving right in on top of these guys and bashing them in the head with the bat. All right. I got the charged shotgun here. I don't really use this much anymore, but all right, that guy's dead. At this point, too, they see him writhing around on the ground. I don't realize it's just the animation. They're not still alive, so I'm just kind of figuring that out at this point in the game. All right, so we're getting the blood pumping here with the music. And, yeah, I'm just loving these little street crimes. Get different angles on everything. You know, the environmental storytelling's pretty good. All right, I know, like, I was complimenting the overall city. Now, some of these dungeons, as I'm going to call them, the areas you have to clear out, maybe they're not that amazing. I'm not talking about this particular area, but I don't know that that's a huge strength of the game as much as the exterior world. But, we'll see. I haven't done a ton of the big side missions yet. I've more been doing these little crimes, so... Yeah, I'm just saying, think of like Fallout, and like when you go through the areas, the warehouses and the factories and the subways in Fallout, I mean, I don't get that sense inside in this game. I never get that sense of wonder at all. But outside, I do. So, all right, so we're kind of pinned down. Well, we have the advantage here, but I can't really see in there. It's really dark. And of course, I should be scanning these guys, but like since I went in guns blazing. All right, now we got a strategic position with a little bit of cover. Not much. What is hitting me from up here? Is that a turret? Oh, that's a guy. All right. All right. I'm doing a little burst there and using the... Oh, my God. Using the little aim assist there. But I don't really do that much anymore. Well, now I got a sniper. I'm doing a lot. I fight a lot different now. All right, the charged shotgun. I kind of like it. I'm using a burst gun too. I don't really like burst assault guns in general, but it does allow a little more precision. Oh my God! All right, so this guy's glitching around already. You see that? He's got some type of implant to make him move sideways like that. And I think that's the one where, like, if I have it, it slows down time for me. But like, that's what you see, I guess. I don't really know. All I know is when I first played this game, I started as a street kid. This is the Corpo playthrough, and I abandoned that one because, well, that was before the first patch. And when this type of stuff with the glitching was going on, I'm like, I couldn't even tell what that was going on because it wasn't running very well at that point. I think this runs okay. I mean, obviously on PC everything's a bit smoother and the graphics are a little more detailed, but like the moodiness is here and the action's here, and I don't know. This game's getting a lot of hate, And, well, I could sit here and criticize it. Like I said, I don't even like the progression of this game that much, honestly. But, I mean, I'm not returning it over that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is on Xbox One S. I don't think you can get too much worse than that. Although I've heard a few more complaints from PlayStation players. Now, I do have a PlayStation, 4 also. I'm not like I'm not taking sides there, but I got the video set up on my Xbox. Mostly because of Game Pass and all that. I got a lot of extra games on there I can do. Oh no, well mostly it's because you can't use mods on frickin' Fallout and Skyrim on PlayStation. Yeah, I gotta use Xbox for that, and that's the main focus of my channel. So that's why I use Xbox. But I have heard a lot more complaints about crashing from PlayStation. I've only crashed 2 times or 3 times, except going into photo mode, I crashed 3 other times. I say like a lot, but it wasn't even a lot. I haven't done it since around this time. Alright, so I'm just pinging everything. The thing is about this game, the enemy AI is pretty bad sometimes. People get stuck and stuff. I've had a lot of fights, which I'm not sure that I'll include every fight in this series, but you'll see a few fights where there's just a guy stuck somewhere that, like, the music's playing for like 10 minutes. I gotta find this guy somewhere, and I don't know. That type of stuff can get fixed, but there's certain things about the enemies that, yeah, it's just built into the conceptual nature of the game, let's say, that they're not gonna fix. So, we'll see. We'll see what they do. But they could definitely make the general fighting AI a lot better. Probably pretty easily, and sometimes they'll just all get alerted to and come swarming at you. I feel like it's either too easy or too hard at times. Now this fight in particular is okay. I mean, that was pretty okay cover mechanics there. They were peeking out high, that's what I'm talking about. I just want standard combat, AI intelligence. Like literally the intelligence aspect of it is a little, I don't know if they get blocked or it's the pathing or what. I mean, I'm not a game creator. I don't freaking know how any of this works, but I know, I know what a good, gunfight is and the progression, and this kind of has it, but like I said, it definitely is a little messed up. Okay, so this one's a pretty good cover, they're hiding behind this thing, they're backing up like that. That was a fine fight. Alright, so they're dead. Alright, and that was the end of the music. Alright, there we go. Nice. Alright, well, another gang cleared out. This took a little longer than the first one, but here we go. Alright, get a little nice dramatic shot there. Now when I start making more produced videos, as I call them, probably continue the music over this a little bit or something. Well, we didn't have the dramatic music anymore, but I'll have a little tidbit of music here. This is not completely silent. All right, now we went outside, and this is the people outside. So yeah, I like doing a little pose. Now I could add a little pan here and stuff. And honestly, you could like take these scenes here, add a little dialogue and stuff, and really make like a movie type of situation out of this game. So personally, I'm a fan of the game as far as making videos goes, almost more than just playing the game itself, because if I was just a gamer and not a video producing, whatever, amateur video producer, I guess you call it, I feel like some of the things missing in this game would bug me, but for now it's like, okay, like I'm having fun with it. I know I like these worlds where like I can do whatever the heck I want, and it's not forcing me to go to the main quest right now. So I could literally make like any story, a little side story about a character that has nothing to do with the story in the game if I want. And I like that type of game. Skyrim is definitely that type of game. You can do, even without mods, you can, all right, see ya, dragons, nice to see ya. We're not gonna do that, and you can not do any of the guilds. You can just do whatever you want in that game. So kind of used to that play style. So I'm really getting into this game. Again, the game itself, it could use a lot of work. It really could. And we'll get into that. I'm going to make a lot of videos for that. I don't know that I'll make 100 videos, but I'm into it. I have a lot of footage. I gotta deal with it, and I'll be making videos, several videos every week at least.
Oh, so this is a good time for you then?
All right, so we're gonna go to
Hola.
a clothes store. Now I do a lot of this. I do a lot of clothes shopping.
Been thinking about a new jacket.
I
What do you
just keep
recommend?
looking for
What's
a
it
new
matter?
outfit. I don't
Just
know
pick
why.
Something.
Because I love my outfit actually, and I pretty much use this. I didn't really find anything good there. Well, I was mostly selling all my stuff too. All right, let's get in the car. So I pretty much keep this same outfit with the cowboy hat and the cutoffs for the rest of the game. I do change it up a little bit here and there. I definitely get a few different cowboy hats and a few different shorts I try out too. I think I go back to these shorts though eventually. I think these are the ones. I might have gotten like the same ones with, you know, different. You know, it's like common, uncommon, epic. It's like the same stuff, you know. I still think I have uncommon though or something. I don't think I have anything good. But I do have other, you know, shirts and outer. I change it up all the time, but it still looks the same. All right, here we are. We got another crime scene here. Can we get through here? Yeah, that barrier's not blocking me. Oh, jeez, maybe it is. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Well, my driving's not that good. All right, we're not gonna go in guns blazing this time. Because
you know, wild screaming at
this
Tone
is
isn't headline news.
different type.
Could just be some screamo band set rehearsal.
Okay.
That or something a shade more sinister.
Okay. All right, because this is one of these cyber psycho jobs. All right, so cyber psycho. Regina's doing research on the cyber psychos, which, you know, you get an implant and it makes them go a little crazy, basically. So she wants these guys taken alive. Well, first of all, maybe they're not bad people and they just got a little glitch in the system, as it were. And B, she wants to study them. I don't know. She's like a Frankenstein, that Dr. Frankenstein lady. I don't know. All right, so we got to take this guy. Now, I did this wrong in the last game when I started with the street kid, and I killed the guy. I didn't really read all the instructions. So now I looked it up, and you either got to get one of these non-lethal weapons, which I don't think I have right now, or you got to just, if you punch him, now I could sneak up on him and take him down, but I don't think a cyber psycho is going to let you sneak up on him. So I gotta punch him out with my bare fists. And look at his nails. I just got my nails done here. I gotta punch him out, and then he'll still be alive, and then Regina can send the cleanup crew in, or whatever happens after we're done. Alright. Well, looks like someone tried to fight this guy already. Alright, so you got your various types of, you know, radiant quests, we'll call them here. We got the crimes, and then we got a little more complicated here with the cyber psychos. All right, so I look around a little bit. All right, this guy's some type of merc that was after him, or who knows. The guy was going crazy. People came in to stop him, and they didn't turn out too well. It's a trauma. Oh, it's just the trauma team. Okay. So the trauma team was alerted that this guy's chip, they got med chips, you know, or something. All right, so now I look around a little more. I cut all that out. It took like 5 minutes. I was trying to climb on the roof and stuff. And now here we found him. He's back here. All right, so this is it. We got to do a little brawling here. All right, so we're taking off a little health here. Not bad. Now I just did one of these where I'm taking off like 1% each hit. So I got to level up my fists or something at the point I'm at in the game. Well, I do have hacks for it now to take them out peacefully. Alright, so we're punching them. Kind of boring. I don't really think the melee in this game is all that great. Doesn't feel that good. It's fine. I mean, it works. I'm definitely not going to be doing a melee run, that's for sure. I mean, there's almost no point. I mean, you get the mantis, but this guy hacked me, I guess. I think he overheated me. All right, I don't think those do that much. I don't really understand what the overheating does. I don't take a lot of damage to it from it, but it's very distracting. All right, so here we go. You guys can pause the video and read that if you want. I'm not reading it out loud, that's for sure. It's a lot of text. Again, this is something in the game where, I mean, that shard's not a good example of it, but it just reminded me that, you know, it's an example of something in the game that I don't think is done all that great. None of these little conversations that you pick up really make me want to read them. And when I read them, they're kind of boring. Like, I don't feel like the little side stories they're telling in these text pieces are all that great. But then again, I haven't been reading a ton of them, so I saved them all. Maybe I'll sit and read them one day. I don't know. It's like the whole crime story in this game is like really flat, honestly. None of these criminals seem cool. I don't know. I've been playing freaking Yakuza lately. Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2 I played all fall. Every night, not every night, but 3-4 nights a week I've been playing this game. And that's a goofy game. It's cheesy, but the crime stories in there are really good. I mean, just the motivations behind people, the relationships. And I don't get any of the sense of that from this. These gangs, everyone's pretty generic. No, I haven't met everyone. Maybe there's some stories that I'm missing here. But these little shards are, it's just like, oh man, I don't know. I don't think the writing's that strong in this game, honestly. Maybe the main plot, I'm not totally far into it. It's kind of cool, I guess. But, you know, there's a lot of crime going on. And besides the AI of the cops and all that, people have a lot of complaints about that. I'm just saying the basics, you know, the sub-story, the storyline, the characters, you don't get a sense of, like, that gritty crime type of stuff. And I've read a lot of crime books and watched a lot of crime movies, and, like, it just doesn't feel like a crime game, honestly. For someone rolling around, it feels a lot like GTA, but, you know, story-wise and, you know, lore-wise, it just doesn't feel like a crime game. I mean, Fallout 4 seems more like a crime game with all the stuff in Good Neighbor and stuff, you know what I mean? And that's just a very small part of that. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. So, because you know, I see a lot of people saying, well, besides the glitches, this is an A+ game. You know what? It's not an A+ game. It's just not. I don't see how anyone could think that. It's so fun. Like, I can't stop playing it. And the combat, it could be an A+ combat if the AI of the enemies was a little better. Because the combo of the hacking and the guns is great. It makes for a very fun game. That a lot of games have this type of stuff, like the Arkham Asylum, the Batman, but the way that this does it just makes it super dynamic, I think. So I can see this game as being one of the most replayable games, honestly. But it's still not an A+ game. I mean, no matter what they do to it, they can't change this into an A+ game for me, personally. All right, so this is a pretty cool screenshot there. The lighting's not great, actually, behind her or anything, but man, I love the posing and stuff. The Night City strut, of course, we'll be seeing that a lot. That's kind of the best pose you can do without a gun in your hand. All right. Let's, I just gotta cut out some of the looting there, and looks like we got another gang activity here around the corner. Let's check these guys out. They're just hanging out. I don't think they're up to that anything too bad, but they do have a wanted status here. I don't even know that this is one of the jobs on my map, honestly. Just a bunch of goons hanging out, chilling, planning some crimes or something. I don't know. But this is what I'm saying. What is the culture of this? Like, it's pretty cool. Like, it gives you a good mood, like these gangsters hanging out by the side of the road. But what are they even doing? You know what I mean? There's no gang activity. There's no, like, oh, you can join this gang or that gang. I mean, maybe there is later on in the game. I'm pretty far into part 2 now, though. But there's a lot of areas I haven't even been to. All right, anyway, let's do a little contagion here. I love doing that. Get a few guys at once. I'll throw a little grenade there. All right, take a little cover, reload, and oh, no one's dead. All right, well, they're all almost dead. So, all right, you okay? Sorry, guys. You guys are up to no good though, and I guess I'm some type of mercenary who does police work. I don't even know what the heck the concept is here. Like, that's the other thing. Who the heck is V? Like, I haven't gotten to the plot yet of the game, but it's like, at this point, we're just some random frickin', you know, mercenary. You know, it's no different than Fallout New Vegas. You're just a courier guy who helps people, you know, but I don't know. I just feel like, what the heck is she even doing, you know? except for Jackie, there's nothing to it at all. Alright. Where the heck are we? It's a bar. We're in like a club. The Maelstrom Club. I think Maelstrom, it sounds like a cool gang and stuff. I don't know. I think you meet the leaders of the gang at some point for a quest. I really don't know, but and again, like, you know, there's a lot of hate for this game. I'm not really hating on it. I'm just like, at the point where I'm at, where I'm, you know, playing it, like, I hear a lot of people saying that, like, arguing, oh, how great the game is. I'm like, I just don't see what's so great about it. Except I do love playing it. Like, it's fun. And again, on the Xbox One S, the lag, it's not unplayable. Unplayable is something I would argue against, you know. But I honestly can see how people think that, because sometimes the AI is so bad. It's like, I just like having fun in games, but if you're into like a challenge and stuff, sometimes, you know, it's not, you know. Anyway, I'm sure people have reviewed it better than I'm reviewing it right now. Like, I'm not even trying to review it. It's just my thoughts on the game as I'm getting deeper into it. And, you know, remembering how I felt at this point in the game, too. All right, so look at this. We got regular civilians here. Some type of disco. All right. Again, this is pretty cool culture here, but you'll see there's literally nothing to do here. I can't talk to anyone. I'm certainly not having a dance contest like in Yakuza anyway. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.